Happy Friday, everyone, and getting ready for the Memorial Day weekend. Very exciting stuff.
It is. We're just hours away from the holiday weekend beginning. We've been showing you, if you've tuned in to the News 10 Plus desk, the Mackinac Bridge. I feel bad for the people that are trying to drive up that way with that lane closure on the highway. The Mackinac Bridge gets backed up on a good day,
Yeah.
let alone heading into the holiday weekend.
Oh, yes. And there it is. So it looks like traffic's moving along
Yeah, it's
okay.
moving.
It's moving, but it's a
moving.
slow pace out there.
Yeah, I'd be
Oh,
curious
they're
to...
zooming out.
Oh, they must know we're looking at it. I'd be curious to see what it looks like in a little while as people get out of work and start hitting the roads. And
It's going to get really busy.
yeah, a lot of people heading up to the UP. Beautiful weather out there today, and really across most of the state of Michigan have been seeing beautiful weather today. But I do suspect that that will change as we head into the holiday weekend, and probably for our friends in the UP or even in Mackinac City there. Can be a pretty cool weekend, especially by the time we get towards Sunday and Monday, as we do see some cooler air that's going to work its way in. But let's talk about locally here with our Meridian Company Skycam network across mid-Michigan. We do have some clouds that have drifted in. That is as expected for us. So for Jackson to Mason to MSU, all looking good. And obviously keeping an eye on US 127, busy road there with a lot of people traveling north for the holiday. And it's exciting stuff, as we get into the first holiday weekend of the year, of the summer, the unofficial start to summer, Memorial Day. It's an interesting video that's right there. But as we look at the traveling up north forecast for today, I do think no issues for the most part throughout the rest of the evening. But as we get closer to our west and later this evening, I should say, some showers and storms will be possible, and that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. Now, current conditions are showing temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. We were just outside just a few minutes ago, Taylor and I, and it's pretty toasty out there, and I do think that temperatures will continue to rise into the lower 80s today. So it is going to be a pretty mild day overall. Temperatures about 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. And looking at this view of satellite radar, really not too much to show, but watch what happens. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that
there's
is a
some
big
rain
system.
and storms that are off to our west. Now, this line of showers and storms, though, was pretty impressive not too long ago. It has been weakening, and it will continue to do so, but likely going to see some more development back behind it. So all of this will be making its way to us heading into this evening and into tonight, as we will be tracking some more showers and storm chances as we get into the evening. And we do need to keep an eye on this because some of these storms could be on the strong side. So we did just get a brand new update from the Storm Prediction Center right here for today that does show that most of mid-Michigan remains under a marginal risk for severe weather. There was very little change, if any, to the map for today. This is really for later on this evening to tonight. So gusty winds may be possible with some thunderstorms. Tomorrow we're okay. I don't think there's going to be any issues tomorrow outside of maybe a stray shower or thunderstorm early in the day. But then Sunday would be the next day that we need to watch out for. Currently under a marginal risk for severe weather for Sunday. I would not be surprised if that gets bumped up a little bit in the coming days. We'll keep an eye on that. But Sunday does look a bit stormy as well. So we can show you this on the hour-by-hour forecast. If you want to get a jump start on some of that travel for this evening, the weather should be okay. So if you're heading up to your cabin up north, I think it should be all right after work today. But then once we get closer to sunset, there's that line of showers and storms that starts to come in. So this is 10 o'clock tonight. And you can see some of those rain and storms moving on through. Again, gusty winds is a possibility with some of the stronger thunderstorms. We're also looking at some heavy rain, maybe some lightning with this as well. That will be quick to move out. And then as we head into our Saturday, again, maybe an isolated shower or two early in the morning, but that will kind of pass on by, and then we'll actually start to see some really nice weather by the afternoon. So I think tomorrow has the best weather overall for the holiday weekend, especially in the afternoon. That's when temperatures will be in the mid-70s. We'll have some sunshine around, and I think if you want to get outside, you should be able to do so at that time. Now, as we play into Sunday, we'll likely start to see some more clouds drift in, maybe some patchy fog in the morning, but once we head into the afternoon hours of our Sunday, that's when that next system comes in with possibly some stronger thunderstorms with it late in the day on Sunday. So you do have a window there from Saturday afternoon through Sunday, probably around lunchtime, that you should have okay weather. Everywhere else, there could be some rain showers, including on Memorial Day, as we do see a low pressure system that's going to be moving through the day on Memorial Day. So looking at the weekend, 75, 76, 68 for the temperature. So it definitely warmest over the weekend itself. Not a washout Saturday or Sunday. So plan ahead.
Yes.
Think about what you want to do. May need to move some things around so you get those outdoor activities in. On Monday, I don't think it's a complete washout.
Okay, that's good.
I don't think it's raining from when the sun comes up to when the sun comes down on Monday, but there will be some showers around and much cooler. Highs in the upper 60s. There's likely going to be a pretty strong breeze as well.
So not a great boat day.
Not a great boat day. No, I think the only opportunity you have to get the boat out would probably be Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Or if you wanted to get up early Sunday, you probably could do it then. And I kind of broke this down for you day by day. I showed you this yesterday, but I'll show you it again. I kind of tweaked it a little bit. Again, Saturday, maybe some early showers, but the afternoon and evening look great. And then on Sunday, the morning is good. Afternoon, once you get afternoon, that's when things may start to become a little bit more stormy. And then on Memorial Day itself, not a huge washout, not a all-day rain, but there will be some rain around throughout the day on Memorial Day with temperatures only in the 60s. So it is going to be a cool and cloudy day regardless. So just keep that in mind for the holiday itself. If you are looking for some warmer temperatures, we do have it, but it's going to take some time. So we're Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, upper 60s, start to rebound a bit for Thursday, and then we do have highs in the upper 70s and lower 80s by next weekend. So it is going to be warming up. Yet again, by the way, when we start the month of June,
coming up quickly.
Yeah, next weekend. So temperatures will feel a little bit more like summer because Memorial Day is the unofficial start to summer. June 1st is the start of meteorological summer, and then we got to wait for the actual first day of summer a few weeks later. So.
Well, you know, everything comes in threes, so there you go. That's your little three-tiered getting ready for summer.
Yeah, which one do you believe?
I feel like Memorial. I feel like Memorial Day is typically, I know like meteorological, that's when you have more of the scientific, you know, little season beginning. Astronomical, my apologies. And then like, yeah, when the summer starts, I'm like, no, I feel like it starts.
Already been
yeah,
summer.
exactly. Yeah. I feel like it's too late at that point, and I want the summer season expanded.
I can buy that.
Yeah. What do you prefer? Because you are a meteorologist.
I feel like I have to say the meteorological start, right?
Do you have to say it?
I don't know.
What would you prefer?
Is it in my contract because I'm a meteorologist?
I don't know your
These
contract.
are great questions that I don't know the answer to. I don't know. I think Memorial Day, probably not. I don't know if I would start there. But June 1st, when it's June, it's summer, right?
That's true, yes.
But obviously it's a lot easier if you're in school because as soon as summer vacation starts, that's summer.
That is summer.
So if you're in college, you've already been out for a while.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, summer, no.
MSU ended at the end of April. So does that means all of May was summer?
No, that's why I'm saying Memorial Day or like the astronomical start of summer I feel like would be good. The official start of summer, that's way too late.
You're not wrong, yeah.
Thanks.
These are the debates that we have just all the time.
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, let's take a look at the 10-day temperature trend one more time. Anything else you want to mention heading into the weekend?
No, but we do have the risk of seeing some stronger thunderstorms out there late today and then once again heading into our Sunday. So those are the 2 days that you may want to pay attention to the weather. Of course, we'll be updating the forecast. Andy will be in later on this evening for our 90 minutes of news. He'll actually be out live today doing the weather, but then I'll be in tomorrow for the morning and evenings, letting you know if there's any changes, and then Justin will be in on Sunday. So we have everything covered here from your First Alert Weather team, and we'll update you as we get closer to that. And you know what a great tool is to use?
First Alert Weather app.
The News 10 First Alert Weather app. It's free. We can send push notifications, you get watch and warning information, and the best part of it is it doesn't just work in mid-Michigan. If you're traveling to the Upper Peninsula, you're traveling out of the state, the app will work just fine there too. You can change the location, have it follow you. You can also get radar updates. Obviously our push notifications will be, and our video updates will be for here, but you can always get updated forecasts in there as well.
Yes, so make sure to check it out. Thank you, Colton. And Colton was mentioning how all of our meteorologists are going to be, providing the updated forecasts into your First Alert forecast, and especially I'm sure a lot of you excited for the Memorial Day holiday, so getting you ready for that. But there's also another meteorologist. This is Cole Engel. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We got your name up and everything.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
All right. So you've been here now for what, a couple weeks?
Couple weeks, yeah. Week 2, actually.
Week two.
So,
Let's go. All
whoa.
right. How you feeling about it?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah?
I love seeing how everything works. It gets me excited. So, yeah, I love it.
What is the most fascinating thing, because you're coming out of college,
Yeah.
so what is the most fascinating thing that you're learning about the news industry and more specifically what you'll be doing?
Just like everything, like when it comes to like forecasting and stuff, and seeing how like the green screen works, stuff like super interesting. I love learning about all about that. So, yeah, really interesting.
All right. Yeah. No, it is a lot of fun looking at that, and it's difficult being.
Oh
in front
yeah,
of the green
it's
screen.
insane. It's crazy.
I feel like when people come in the studio, they're like, "This is what it looks like."
Yeah, I know it's like kind of shocking. I mean, I remember my first time going to a new studio, and like it's so different from the one at school too. So, definitely crazy.
That is true.
Yeah.
You're with the professionals now.
Yep,
There you go.
exactly.
It's weird to say that, but there you go. What is your favorite weather to cover?
Definitely snow.
Oh.
I think, well, I'm from the west side of the state, so lake
Okay.
effect snow specifically. I love lake effect snow. But yeah, definitely the winter time, that's my season. So.
What about the lake effect snow? Do you like covering just all of it?
Yeah, just all, I mean, the way that it's made and stuff, like, it's really interesting. It's like one of the first reasons that's got me into weather, just, you know, from being there, or like being on the west side and like seeing how it happens and everything. So just kind of that, so.
Give us a little tidbit of how it's formulated.
So basically, when you got your warm waters and you got your cold, cold air that goes on top of it, you get some banding that happens and it drops over the land, and that's how you get your lake effect snow. That's like the most simple term I can put it as. So.
No, that's good. I feel like if you
Yeah.
want more, you would.
I'd go
You
with that.
obviously understand it because this is what you're going into. But that always super cool to learn all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Awesome.
So, yep.
Anything else you want to mention, Cole?
I don't think so.
All right.
Pretty good, yeah.
Well, we're going to take a live look at the peregrine falcons. Have you been looking at them?
I'm not. Oh, okay, nice.
There we go, the little babies. There's
Aw.
3 of them and they're napping.
Oh, that's awesome.
Probably trying to get some shade from the heat. But thank you for joining,
Yes,
Cole. I'm
thank you for having
sure we
me.
will see you coming up at some point, and we'll introduce you. So we're looking forward to having you here,
Yes,
and just
looking
excited.
forward to being here. Yeah, thank you.
Amazing.
Awesome,
All right, we'll
thanks.
let you get back to it with Colton. Thank you very much. But yes, live look at the peregrine falcons, trying to get some of that shade today because it is very warm. So there you go. And I do also want to give a live look right now in over here. So this is a live look at Orange County, California on the 91 freeway between Anaheim and Los Angeles. So as you can see, this is a little helicopter view, and then you can see all of the land there. Oh, that is the wrong thing. Let's change that real quick. There we go. So the helicopter, they are getting all of this. But police have shut down the freeway in both directions, causing a traffic backup, stretching for miles. And you can see all of that right there on the screen. This is all of the backup because they have shut down the freeway in both directions. So our NBC sister station in LA says the standoff began after a driver involved in a police pursuit that began in Corona. So that stopped on the highway. And you're going to see all of this backup on 91, that freeway right there. Look how extensive that backup is. And it looks like some of them are able to move just a little bit here. And hopefully we can show you in just a second where that stop is. Again, this is between Anaheim and Los Angeles on the 91 freeway. Police have shut down the freeway in both directions because of a standoff with a driver involved in a police pursuit that began in Corona. So again, take a look at your screen right now. You're seeing all of that backup on the 91 freeway. And I believe the helicopter right now is looking to go to where that standoff is. So just keep an eye out as of now. It looks like people are trying to take the back roads away from the freeway right there. But yeah, right now just getting a little overhead look. We're gonna stay on the shot for just a second and in hopes that we can show you where that all began. We're just going to keep that there. Again, for those of you who are just joining us right now, a live look at Orange County, California on the 91 freeway between Anaheim and Los Angeles, where police have shut down the freeway in both directions. Kind of looks like the helicopter is just flying away at this point. We're trying to show you everything. So give it just a second. I think they're just getting an overhead view right now. And then now it is off. So we wanted to give you that live look, but it looks like it just got taken down. So if it goes back up, we will make sure to show you everything that is happening over there. Again, a standoff with a police pursuit with one of the drivers and blocked off between 2 SWAT cars and many different police cars as well. So a major backup on the 91 freeway, and with the Memorial Day holiday weekend and all of the travel, that's quite the backup over there. So just giving you a look into that, and hopefully we can show you again one more time. Until then, speaking of Memorial Day holiday weekend, here's your 10-day temperature trend one more time just so you can get a look at that. And then again, you can always download the First Alert forecast or First Alert weather app, which will give you your First Alert forecast and is for free to download off of Google Play and the Apple App Store. As you heard Colton mention, you'll get the video updates from our meteorologists, and then you get the hour-by-hour update, radar, satellite, and everything else that you would want to know. You get traffic alert updates as well, which is huge, especially with all of the travel happening this weekend. And also you can set the location. So where it says Lansing on that top blue bar, if you click on that, you can change the location to the Follow Me feature, or say you're going to Mackinac later today. And I'll try to show a live look into that in just a second here. Then you would be able to, oh, I don't know if I can find it right now. We'll get it pulled up in just a second to take a live look back at Mackinac. But if you're heading up to Mackinac for the weekend, you could set it for that location, see what the forecast is going to look like. So great ideas right there. And for more of that Memorial Day holiday weekend fun, you can always tune into Studio 10 coming up at 3 o'clock today in just 40 minutes. And you can tune into their website, or their social media handles, I should say, WILX Studio 10, or send them an email, studio10@wilx.com, if you're a business and want to sponsor or advertise with Studio 10. Always fun times with them. They always get everything super excited for the day and have great weekend events to look forward to, and just exciting things happening across the community. So make sure to tune in today, coming up at 3 o'clock. I do want to share what else we have coming up today during our 90 minutes of news, and starting with First at 4. So of course we were talking about the Memorial Day weekend, so I'll show you that. Starting with First at 4 on Mid-Michigan Matters today, we are bringing on Chris Allen, who is the president of the GAR Memorial Hall and Museum in Eaton Rapids. And so I know a lot of people are excited to go to their, go to a lake, go on their boats, maybe set off some fireworks, get those grills going. But the importance of Memorial Day, right? We want to signify the importance and recognize it. So Chris Allen will be joining us. Again, he is from the Memorial Hall and Museum. He'll be joining us to share how we can observe Memorial Day and its significance. So that is coming up on Mid-Michigan Matters during First at 4 today. Coming up, News 10 at 5, we're featuring former Michigan State University football players who are now in the UFL. Joey Ellis introduces us to the former Spartans making a mark in the league. That's coming up, News 10 at 5. Coming up, News 10 at 5:30, or before that, also coming up in News 10 at 5, the kickoff to the summer travel season is here, as we mentioned, and as tourists make their return to the Great Lakes State, Michigan's Tourism Bureau expects another big year for tourism, predicting around 100 million tourists will visit our beautiful state. And again, I will try to get that little site back up so you can see what Mackinac is looking like, because it just looks so cool. So let me try to find it. There's a lot of different buttons over here that I'm clicking around on, so hopefully I bring that up in just a second. But I'll have to play around with that for a little bit, so give me a little bit of time. But until then, coming up, News 10 at 5:30, State Capitol correspondent Zachariah Wheaton tells us what to expect this summer. With everything with the travel season and the tourists coming. So that is News 10 at 5:30. And then coming up, News 10 at 6, Riley Connell is with the Ingham County Sheriff Department's Marine Division today, as they are hitting the water and talking about boater safety. So it's very important, again, as people are taking their boats and vessels out into the water, out into the lakes, making sure that you're increasing your safety, limiting your risks. And then throughout our newscast, Tanai Jordan will be hitting the roads, taking a look at what you can expect as you travel this weekend. And then, again, this is everything that we have going on. Coming up during our 90 minutes of news, again, getting started with News 10 at 5, but of course, make sure to tune into Studio 10 coming up in just under 40 minutes at 3 o'clock. Followed by First at 4 for more of your First Alert forecast updates. I know a lot of people are wondering what that forecast outlook will look like for the holiday weekend. So again, just tune into our meteorologists. They've got you covered, and you can prepare for your weekend. And then otherwise, this is what you can look forward to coming up throughout the rest of the day. But I do want to give you some live looks as we are waiting to see if we can get some other things pulled back up here. I don't see anything with that chase. However, we're going to take a live look in Delta Township right now, just kind of showing you what we're looking at in terms of traffic and, happening with the weather outside. So live look, Delta Township. We're going to head over to downtown Jackson right now. You're getting a live look over there. I'm now going to head over to downtown Lansing. It looks like the clouds are covering the sky a little bit more over there, but hey, that's okay. I'm sure you can still enjoy the beautiful weather, and it is super hot outside. So make sure you're hydrating this weekend too. That is huge. If you're outside, remember that sun can really drain your energy. Put your sunscreen on, protect your skin. Take all of the measures you need to keep you and others safe, of course. We're now going to take a live look in Mason. I'm just going to show you live looks around the area so you know what to expect as you're heading out for your Memorial Day travel or anything of the sort. And then, of course, let's look at the roads, because if you are heading the roads, you definitely want to know what you're looking at before you head out there. So this is a live look over US 127. And other than that, I think that is all we've got. I'm going to see one more time if we can pull up. Nope. No more into that police pursuit. So we will try to get you more answers and information into that police pursuit. But yes, there were about 2 SWAT cars that we could see, 2 to 3, I would say. So around a handful. And then there were multiple handfuls, so about a dozen other police vehicles on that scene too. Again, that was on the 91 freeway, and it was shut down in both directions. Traffic backup off of the freeway and on the freeway as well. So drivers are being detoured to another route because that freeway is shut down in both directions. Again, that is in Orange County, California, in between Anaheim and Los Angeles. And that police pursuit actually began in Corona. So we're going to see if we can give you more information into that. But before wrapping up here, I'm going to give you another live look at the peregrine falcons. The little babies over there, they are getting bigger, they are fluffy, and their parents are not around right now. I'm sure they're out looking for food, but that box is getting a little dirty. I know they will be banded coming up. Actually, we have a Mid-Michigan Matters interview coming up around June 7th. Oh, he's walking around. He's making movement. But we are going to be talking about when the peregrine falcons, the baby chicks, will be banded, when they'll be ready to fly, and be free from their little cage over there. So just a cool little thing to look at. I also see that Chris is joining us from East Lansing. So hello, Chris. Hope you're having a great Friday and that you have fun plans, relaxing or fun, whatever you plan on doing for the Memorial Day holiday. So that is what we have coming up. Hope you guys learned a lot today. One more thing I do want to share before we wrap up is our You're Not Alone mental health series. And so no matter what you're going through this holiday, or maybe before the holiday, after the holiday, whether it's just a little funk that you're in, or if it's something that you've been feeling for quite some time now, you're looking for that help, just know there are resources out there for you, and support systems and people who want to help. And, you know, I know it's tough. Sometimes in your own mind, you have to be the deciding factor on getting yourself the help and being ready. And you take the time that you need, but know that there are resources out there for you. One last thing that I do want to share is our You're Not Alone series, and that is the News 10 phone bank. This number is done. However, if you go to championsoftheheart.net, we had our telethon yesterday, and for those who helped us out in our partnership with the Champions of the Heart nonprofit foundation, again, that was created by former Michigan State assistant men's basketball coach Mike Garland and his wife Cynthia after Mike Garland went into cardiac arrest, and he was dead for 18 minutes. But 2 Good Samaritans saved his life. They knew the CPR life-saving measures to take. They waited for first responders to get the AED devices out, continue performing CPR. And the whole purpose of Champions of the Heart and why we partner with them, why we do these telethons, is to make that impact, because through raising money, we raised over $5,000 thanks to all of you out there. That's going to provide free CPR, free hands-only CPR training, and get those automated external defibrillators or AED devices into community centers, into churches, into local area schools for those student athletes and other students in the area, and staff and beyond, of course, and making sure that we are prepared in case those life-saving measures need to be taken. So instead of frantically panicking, you have those resources and the education and training under your belt so that you can save a life. So again, thank you so much for helping us make an impact. You can still donate. Just head to our website, WILX.com. You can also head over to championsoftheheart.net to donate. So thank you again for helping us make an impact. Thank you so much for joining the News 10 Plus digital desk on this Friday before. Maybe you're already at your holiday destination. Maybe you're getting ready to head over there. But I'll take one last look over US 127. Which looks like traffic is moving along just fine. So there you go. We hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday, a fun and safe Memorial holiday weekend. We'll see ya.